Hello traders, hope everyone is doing great. Hope the weekend will be great to everyone. In front of you is a weekly market outlook, weekly analysis, and these are the pairs which I'll be focusing on and which I'll be watching them and monitoring them, so that if any opportunity presented to them, then I could take advantage of it. And in front of you here is dollar index. This is a monthly time frame. As you can see here, DXY dollar index, US dollar currency index. Price has already taken out these highs above here. This high here have been taken out. This high have been taken out. So levels of supply that were present at these highs have already been removed. And the level that is responsible for removing these highs and these levels of supply is this one. This here, a current demand zone. This is the level that is responsible for taking out these highs. So as you can see here, currently the price has been exhausted, bullish exhaustion. So I'm expecting a little bit pullback before the price proceed to the upward. So the monthly trend on the dollar index is bullish since we have removed these highs and supply levels that are present at these highs, and we have a brand new level of demand. As you can see here, an uptrend supply zone are being removed and new levels of demand are being created. So on dollar index on the monthly time frame, I'm still in a further bullish movement to the upside. As you can see here on the weekly time frame also, we have a clear an uptrend here. We have this good demand zone, and we have this good demand zone which is responsible for removing this weekly supply. So I'm expecting price to come and test this level of demand here, After testing this level of demand, what I'm expecting price to continue to go further to the upside. So this is what I'm expecting. And on dollar index. So after saying that, what I can expect more on lower time frames, that to see a little bit retracement on this is the level where I expect the price to end and then the price to move up. So after price arriving at this level, I'll be looking on the lower time frame, especially daily and 4 hours. Then I'll see the price action, what market will present itself so as to take advantage on other USD pair. So DXY is bullish. DXY is bullish on higher time frame, that is monthly and weekly. Let's see daily time frame. The higher time frame here. On the daily time frame, you can see price is out of alignment. You can see it's in a bullish consolidation. So price is moving very slowly toward this daily demand zone. This daily demand zone, day one demand zone, that is nested within the weekly demand zone. So this is the best price where I think price it will come, where I'm expecting price it will come and test this level and proceeding to the upside. So that is dollar index. Another pair that I'll be focusing on this week, it will be EURUSD. Yes, EURUSD on the monthly time frame. As you can see here, monthly trend is down. It is down because DXY is up. So EURUSD, the monthly trend, is down, but you can see here price did not manage to remove these areas here. So these areas here demand, but this one is already removed. The removal of this level makes this level to be a valid supply zone. So what I'm expecting is that a correction, after correction to this level, then further downside movement. But we have here the bearish trend line, which acts as a conference. So I'll be checking on the lower time frame if there will be a new level of supply nearest to this level. Then I'll be checking for confirmation, so I'll take the trade to the downside. So the current trend on the monthly time frame on Euro USD is down, and the weekly trend also is downward. Here we have an obstacle of the trend line, so I'll be looking for price reaction around these areas at this current market price, or I'll be waiting for price to reach to this weekly level of supply and then take advantage depending on what price will present to us. Taking advantage to take shorts toward the higher time frame trend, which is monthly trend. So this is the euro dollar. Euro dollar, it is bearish downtrend. Another pair is GBP. Is GBPUSD. Another pair is GBPUSD. We have the monthly time frame is down. Why down? Because the demand zone, this demand level has been taken out. After being taken out, we have a bearish trend line over here. This is a bearish trend line. From the definition of trend is that if one opposing level is taken out, then there is a possibility of drawing a trend line, then that is a completely downtrend. So what I'm about to see here is a little bit correction before price proceeding to its prior trend, currently trend. So monthly time frame is down, and the weekly time frame also is down, though here we have our weekly demand which is in control, but this is not a problem. We'll be looking for a clear confirmation because trend is more powerful than these levels here. So I'll be looking for a confirmation around this area, or wait for price to tell me itself whether it's a time for selling or I should wait. But I'm expecting a pullback to end around these areas. Let's see in the daily time frame. This daily time frame, as you can see here, price is moving a little bit so low. Daily time frame is out of alignment. I'm expecting something like this to happen, then to drop, the creation of new level of supply, then boom, we test it and further to the downside on the daily time frame. So I'll be waiting for this lower time frame to align with the higher time frame, that is weekly and monthly, so that I can take advantage of taking shorts while these higher time frames marketing structures, especially these levels over here, especially these levels here, this one and this one. These are the levels where I'll be looking for that after this correction to end, then the price will come and tap this level again, and tap this level and this one. Okay, another pair that I'll be focusing on this week is another pair will be NZD USD Kiwi dollar. Upon looking to the current price action on the monthly time frame, regardless of this downtrend, but we have like a very good price action here. We have a strong bearish engulfing candle. This engulfing candle is telling that it has a story behind that is sellers now are taking over the market, now are controlling the market. That is, the market is on the side of sellers. Also, we have an aid to follow here of a downtrend, so that therefore here what we are supposed to do is to look for the selling opportunities. And mind you that this is the end of the month, so if this candle this current month candle end like this one, goes like this one, it will be a good sign that price will proceed to the downside. So what I'm about to see here, or what I'm expecting to see for the next month candle, is to come and tap this level and drop with the major trend, that is monthly trend. So this one is a monthly time frame. Let's see on the weekly time frame. Here, the weekly time frame, as you can see here, we have a clear downtrend and price is already overextended, oversold. So what I'm expecting here is a very long correction toward this level, to weekly level that are nested within the monthly supply zone. This weekly supply, which is nested within monthly supply zone. So I'll be looking for sells around this level after the end of this correction, or otherwise, if the price did not manage to reach at this level, then I'll be looking for confirmations on the lower time frame when the price will end to correct before taking that. So I'll make sure that the daily time frame is in a clear trending downward, so that I could take that sells on the 4-hour, 1 hour, and on the lower time frame. So my bias on NZD USD, like other USD pair, that is Euro USD, GBP USD, is bearish. Have a bearish scenario, bearish bias on NZD USD. Another pair is USD CAD. As you can see here, USD CAD monthly time frame, where market is ranging, and currently monthly supply is in a control, price is pushing down. And once we come to weekly time frame, we have a clear an uptrend, and weekly supply is in control. So what I'm expecting is that price to correct. What I expect is that price to move correctively, or to come and tap this level to test this weekly demand zone, and the price push further, and even to remove this weekly supply zone. So if we go to the lower time frame, that is daily time frame, you can see price is trending to the downward. This level of supply is already taken out. Demand level is already taken out, so I can change it. I've already taken out, level is taken out. Let's change here. Taken out. Remove daily. Then we have a brand new level of supply, which is responsible for taking out this level here, this daily supply. So we have a clear downtrend on USD CAD. We have clear downtrend on USD CAD over here. So if you have a clear downtrend, we can use daily 4-hour and the 1 hour. 1 hour to take advantage of this pullback, because if I'm not mistaken, you can see over here from this level to this daily demand, you have about 200 pips, which is a very good risk to reward ratio, and you have a good number of pips to touch there. So I'll take counter trades on this, but I will wait for price to take a little bit retrace to this level and then take advantage to this level here. I'll sell around this level, this supply. So currently I'll be looking for a retracement and take trades around this level of supply on the daily. But though the price is trending down, but this doesn't mean that we couldn't take advantage of the retracement if there is a good number of pips that we can catch up. So this is a daily time frame, and another pair that I'll be watching this week, this month in general, is AURUSD. AURUSD have same scenario like GBPUSD. You can see here we have a strong bearish engulfing candle. We have a good downtrend here, and the monthly supply in control. So this is a nice confirmation telling us that price will continue to the downside. So let's see lower time frames, weekly and daily, what is telling us. On the weekly time frame, we have a clear downtrend. This level of supply has been removed. This level of demand has been removed, and we have a brand new level of supply around this area. So I'll be waiting patiently for price to retrace to this level. Then I'll be looking for selling opportunities around this area. So my bias on AURUSD is bearish, and another pair is that we'll be looking at on this month or this week is EURUSD monthly time frame is bearish, but we have a strong level of demand which in control over here. This demand have been created after the removal, after the break of this trend line, this bearish trend line. We have a brand new demand, which is still fresh, and it is currently tested and it is in control. Also, this supply zone has been made after remove of this already demand zone. This is monthly time frame, and the trend is down in the monthly time frame, but in the weekly time frame we have a downtrend. But once price tap here on the monthly level of demand and demand became in control, I see that a shifting momentum from bearish to bullish, so which could make a good correction to this level before going to the downside. So current buyers or short-term buyers is bullish on the euro card, as you can see here on the daily time frame. The daily is already out of alignment. It is in bearish consolidation. So I think price will come and test this level and then move to further to the weekly levels of supply. So my short-term bias on euro card is bullish, but I'll wait for price to reach this level. If it will not manage to come to this level, then I will wait patiently on the 4 hour trend line, break after break. Then I'll wait for the pullback for brand new level of demand, then take price. That is euro card. Another pair is euro GBPJPY. As you can see here, GBPJPY, the monthly is bullish. We are in uptrend in the monthly time frame. Demand zone in the strong bullish trend line. Also on the weekly time frame, we are bullish and prices seem to be overextended or overbought. So waiting patiently for price to reach at these weekly levels of demand. And if price will not manage to reach at these levels of demand, then I'll be looking for clear confirmation in the daily time frame to have a clear bullish trend before taking any decision. Before making any decision, I will wait for clear bullish trend. Otherwise, I will wait for price to reach to these levels, to this level of demand on the weekly time frame. So the buyers on GBPJPY is bullish. Another pair is USD JPY. USD JPY. So buyers with I've seen buyers with GJ. Yeah, my buyer is the same as the GJ. As you can see over here, prices in uptrend and uptrend, and then you have two ERC candles. Level of supply have been removed in a clear uptrend, so I'll be watching for correction. If this correction might not occur, come and test these levels of demand over here, then we'll look on the clear confirmation on the daily and the weekly time frame. So currently, let me see how was. Currently, I'll be waiting for retracement to these levels. A level over here, this level. This is the level where I'll be looking for buys opportunities of this level over here. So these are the two levels where I'll be looking for buying opportunities. So my buyers on the USD JPY is bullish, same as for the GJ. Another pair is Euro JPY. Euro JPY, I've seen buyers for GJ and UJ have bullish buyers. As you can see on the monthly time frame, we have a brand new level of demand. So what I expect is that price to come and test this level and then proceed to with the bullish movement. This is Euro JPY. So I'll be watching here, over here, correction before taking any advantage of it. This is monthly time frame and the weekly time frame. You can see here we have a strong bearish engulfing candle. This indicating that at any time soon price might drop to these levels over here and then fly higher more than this peak over here. And when you come to this daily time frame, you can see here price has already reached the daily supply zone. So I'll be watching what price will do on this level of supply before taking any decision of having a short-term trade, short-term sales toward the weekly level of demand. Another pair is AUD JPY, same to Euro JPY. I'm looking for selling opportunities around this area, daily areas of supply. Is a daily area of supply. Here is where I'll be looking for the sellers, and my target will be at the weekly area of demand because the higher time frame trend is bullish, and this trade will be a counter trade. A counter trade, it's a trade taken based on the correction of price. Another pair is GBPUSD monthly downtrend, weekly downtrend, weekly supply in control, and daily downtrend and daily supply in control. So here the decision that I will make my bias, depending on the higher time frame bias, is bearish. So I'll be looking for selling opportunities only on GBPUSD. Another pair is USD Chief. USD Chief higher time frame monthly is up, bullish with uptrend. Monthly is uptrend. Weekly is uptrend, but it is retracing to these levels of weekly supply zone, and daily is up to of alignment. It is in bullish consolidation. So I'll wait for price to reach at this level before going up, or price, if it will manage to retrace to these levels of supply, then I'll take sales around these areas over here. Another pair is EURUSD monthly time frame. Monthly time frame is down. This monthly time frame on the EURUSD, we have a supply zone over here. This is the supply, monthly supply. This is monthly supply is over here, and we have a clear bearish trend line, monthly trend line. This is a monthly trend line. Monthly is down, and weekly is down with our weekly supply in control. The daily time frame is out of alignment, so the decision will be made at this level. A new level of daily here is where I'll be looking for. So since daily is out of alignment, monthly down, weekly down, so I'll be selling on the daily level of supply, and the daily level of supply which I'll be looking at is this one. The stop loss will be around these areas above, and then my targets will be higher time frame structure, support and resistance areas. This is EURUSD. Another pair is GBP card, pound card, monthly time frame. Monthly time frame is down. We're in a downtrend on the monthly. Weekly is down. In the daily time frame is out of alignment. That is correcting in a bearish consolidation way. So the selling decision will be made at this level here, where I will be looking for selling opportunities toward the downward that will proceed with the current trend. Okay, another pair is Goldie. You can see here, monthly time frame, monthly is bullish, and monthly demand is almost in control. Weekly is out of alignment, it is in correction, and daily also is out of alignment. So the best decision will be made here at the weekly demand levels, weekly level of demand, which is nested on the monthly demand. So I'll be looking for buying opportunities once price return came back again to test these daily levels of demand. Here as well, I'll be looking for buying opportunities on gold. The last one is Bitcoin USD. Last one is Bitcoin USD. Last week I've explained a bit about my bias on Bitcoin USD. As you can see here, the monthly trend is downward. So Bitcoin, I think, will proceed to be bearish. Weekly is down. Monthly is down. Weekly is down also. It's down. This is a fresh area of supply that are responsible for removing of this level. So here I'll be looking for selling opportunity. I want to anticipate price to return to these areas of supply on the weekly time frame before going short. And the daily time frame also is in downtrend. So best selling opportunities will be made on this area of supply, in the daily level of supply, which is nested on the weekly areas of supply. That's all, and those are my pairs or watch list that I'll be focusing on this month, on the next month, and this week. Thank you for your attention, but don't forget to subscribe and turn on notification for us to be the first one to watch or be notified about our new videos. Thank you so much. Have a nice trading week.